Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom. On the Fantom chart, this is the daily chart. We have the situation but this is quite a painful chart to watch. I've got two wave counts here. I've got the white one, which cannot really be trusted or believed. This is the bullish wave count, in which the price is set to go lower below the red support line here at 16.8 cents. Should head down much lower in this scenario, possibly all the way down to 3 cents, maybe even lower. Now that would be still a bullish scenario, believe it or not, but it's certainly, in my opinion, cannot be believed because the move up is, while it looks like a 5-wave move, it could only be a diagonal structure, which can also be interpreted as a correction. And in this section here, the prices come down too low anyway for anything more imminently bullish. So yeah, I mean, in the white wave count anyway, even though this is still, looking at the bigger picture, bullish, it should come down lower. So it should come down. I mean, we talk here about around about 40%, 45%. The reason is that if this support line breaks, it comes down quite quickly to the next FIB support, okay? But this is the white wave count. So anyway, in this scenario, where there is no signal or indication that a low is in place anyway. In the yellow wave count, this is actually the bearish one. Also, the price is set to go down lower. But the difference between both wave counts is that in the white wave count, the price still has a chance to rally to new all-time highs in the third wave. Whereas in the yellow wave count, it will probably just rally in a corrective wave 2 and would not reach new all-time highs. Now, from a risk management point of view, I think it's worth at least giving the yellow wave count a very high status, because we have 5 waves down, okay? That's the thing. I mean, I can count this as a 5-wave move to the downside. Yes, in the bullish interpretation, this could be an A wave in 3 waves, a B wave, and the C wave might be unfolding now. But still, I can count it as a 5-wave move down as well. So we have to at least consider, when a bull run starts and when we get a considerable rally, we have to consider that there will be resistance somewhere that the price has to overcome. And if it can't do that, then this is a wave 2 and this would provide a good short opportunity at, when we get there. And again, I have no low in place yet, so I cannot really confirm or even calculate that area. It would be a good short opportunity from there, right? Or a possibility for anybody who, I don't know, still is, if you still have positions from the last bull run or so, to maybe get a so-called gentleman's exit. But yeah, the problem is that this is not an impulse to the upside, okay? The Fibonacci levels don't work. But, it could be a diagonal, yes, and then we are watching this support area because all the micro support levels up here, they broke. So it's sort of the line in the sand is currently just this 16.8 cent level. I mean, it can still, move in this range for a little while between 16.8 and basically 60 cents, which is a bit of a range here. But the problem is below that level, there isn't anything left. So the likelihood is that if this level breaks, it's going to go down quite quickly. We can also add the volume profile, VRVP, to visualize that. But I need to adjust that quickly. Or maybe there is nothing to adjust. See if I think it doesn't, due to the size of the chart. Anyway, unless... Oh yeah, now see, it's showing them here quite detailed, but it clearly shows that most volume is down here. Now that's not useful. So let me try to, yeah, okay, it messes it up a little bit due to the volume that happened down here. So maybe we see that better on the linear chart actually. I don't know, let's see. Wow, there's massive volume down there. What I actually wanted to show you is that if the price breaks, yeah, okay. If the price breaks below here, you can see it much better, much better. Okay, that's good. The usefulness of the linear chart. So you can see that all the historical volume, it doesn't, it then catches this because down there was so much volume. Yeah, it doesn't show it. I hope it's still visible somehow. I mean, all the historical volume is here, okay? And it just disappears below the red line. So what I want to emphasize is there isn't much left. And then it catches all of this down there. So anyway, there isn't much volume there. There's an insufficiency there. And you can see that visually it rallied very quickly. There was a breakout point at that 10 point. No, 1 second. So back then there was a breakout point here at 5.6 cents roughly, 5.66 cents. And then it rallied quite quickly, and then it never dropped below the 16.8 cent level again. But it could do that obviously, and then it rallies probably or breaks quite quickly into this support level, and the fib levels will then become relevant. I mean, what could happen, of course, is that it breaks down more directly to that 6 cent levels, 5.6 cent level, but there will be the 10.6 cent level before that could provide support. I mean, again, I think we are still hovering above support. I mean, if you're interested in some speculative long positions, look, we're coming close to, let's say, is it long-term support? Well, it's certainly a significant support level, and you might expect a bounce from here in some way. So potentially putting in a long position, depending on your strategy, might be reasonable. But you can set a stop loss very, very clearly below the red line, or below those swing lows. Pretty sure there will be quite a lot of stop losses. So you can never rule out stop fishing. So be aware that it could just take those stops, get that liquidity, and then rally. But we are very close to a key support level. But if all of them break, if you really get a lot of selling pressure in, and there might be some liquidations, and we can get a really, really significant decline into that target area, I would pay attention to that area. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.